What it do, everybody? Welcome into the Majors. I'm Mikey. This Reese, Antonio, and we got John in the cut. So this is episode 1. A lot has happened in free agency since then. About 2 weeks in so far, but we're going to cover it all. One of the biggest news, the Giannis trade. Pat Riley finally made a move. What's y'all initial decisions or thoughts on that?
Man, this don't do nothing for the Heat, bro. Mikey know that. He a Heat fan. He knows this ain't gonna put him in finals talks. This ain't gonna do nothing for them, but have more ticket sales and be more excitement around the Heat. If we being honest, Giannis just wanted to get out of Milwaukee right now. He tired of being in Milwaukee. He love the Bucks. He love the organization, but he don't want to be in the city no more. Or maybe vice versa. Maybe he just don't like the Bucks organization. But the way I look at this, he just wanted to go to South Beach, enjoy his family and some nice weather while getting paid. And, there's going to be some excitement around the team again. But this don't mean nothing, bro. Mikey, you know that, bro. You know.
I know that. Do I now?
Yeah, great for merchandising. Great for merchandising. It's not going to make a move. I feel like Pat Riley had to get this one done. Like, it can't be this many years in a row. Like, oh, we're getting Dame. We're keeping Jimmy. We're getting this guy. We're getting that guy. We're getting that guy. And it never happens. Supposed to get Bradley Beal. Supposed to get all these people. Never happens. So I feel like he had to get this one done. And like I said, great for merchandising, especially because now, who am I going to see? Like, last season, it was like, who am I going to see? Tyler Hero and Bam?
Mr.
Cool.
83.
Don't start with this.
That's nasty.
Don't start with this.
That's
bro.
nasty.
Don't
Hold
start.
on. I ain't gonna lie. I do not believe in Pat Riley anything he does. I'm not gonna lie. He had all that time
Damn.
with LeBron James. He made something out of it. Cool. That's probably the most bold thing Pat Riley ever had to do, bro. His stint with the Lakers was cool, right? LeBron James, you had LeBron James. You had to go. Not much you really got to do. Not a lot of work, right? Him saying he got Shaq because Shaq wanted to come there. But when has he said, I'm about to put some work in and help to get my guys some guys? I ain't gonna lie, Jimmy Butler was out there working by himself, bro.
Can I even count, like, when he got, like, Braun, that was free agency. He didn't get traded there. So, like, I can't even say he put in work. All he did was offer a contract.
Yeah,
Like, that
it's a
ain't
signing.
putting
That's
Right.
still work, though. You're a free agent. That's probably harder than a trade
No, it's not.
because you have options.
People can be stingy and people can spite you and make you drive your price up to make you put work
So you
in to
telling
make
me
a good trade
LeBron
package.
as a free agent, you don't think everybody's going at him trying to want him? We seeing it right now in real time.
So different.
Because-
Everybody can go at him. Everybody's not going to get him.
Okay,
You know that.
that was the same thing in 2010. Everybody was not going to get him, but Pat Riley found a way. But
Pat
I want to
Riley-
get this
That's not
straight
what
though.
happened.
What
You
did he
know
find
that.
a way to do?
You know that's not what
What way
happened.
did he find?
He
Whether
put-
it was using Dwayne Wade to recruit the same way
Oh,
all these
brother.
players are recruiting LeBron. That's a way to use.
That is
you
not
acting
what
like
happened.
Pat Riley told D Wade, "Hey, bro, I need you to."
You don't think that's part of the pitch?
You know
There was
the
a whole
original
pitch.
plan.
Do you know the pitch to get LeBron? Pat Riley, he went there and
D-Wade
showed
was
him.
like-
He showed him rings and championships.
Tell me exactly what Pat Riley said right now. I believe you.
He said, "Look at my rings and my championships. Do you want one?" That was the pitch.
That's not what happened.
That is exactly
That was
what
not
happened.
You
Okay.
know
That
that
was
the
the
original
weakest
plan
pitch.
was for him. It was Bron, Wade, and Melo, and they were supposed to go to New York. And Melo took that
New
contract
York.
extension.
Dwayne Wade was not leaving Miami.
Yes, he was because
He
they
was not-
almost went to
he
Chicago.
was
What
not
are we
leaving
talking about?
Miami.
The original choices for that original big three was Bron, Wade, and it was going to be Melo. And then Melo took the contract extension in New York, so it ruled out New York. So then they added Chris Bosh. Now it was about Cleveland, Chicago, Miami. Those were the final three. This has come out. They have all spoken on this. Dwayne said he did not want to live in Cleveland.
That's another
Chicago
part of it,
couldn't
yeah.
get the money right for all three of them because they would have had to trade Boozer. So it would have been, what's his name? Bron, Derrick Rose, Joakim Noah, D-Wade, Bosh. They could not get the money right because they would have had to trade Boozer. So then the final choice was Miami. Why are you acting like none of this happened?
And even at that,
Listen,
it's
all that was smoke and mirrors, bro.
Jesus.
Dwayne Wade was never leaving Miami. But to get back to the topic
Did he
on
leave
hand,
Miami?
obviously
Did-
afterwards
And what happened?
he came back.
No, but where'd he go? He went to Chicago, right?
Okay, he went home. Yes,
Oh, okay.
all right.
Then
And
he
then
went
where
where?
else did he went?
But why did he leave? Because Pat Riley didn't want to pay him at that time.
So Pat Riley has a hard time of
He has what?
keeping his word, obviously.
Not keeping his word, but just paying people who he feels like want more than they're worth.
Isn't Wade your franchise like?
You should want him to
he
go
wa-
out with the franchise.
Yeah, but
If
it's
that's your
also
franchise,
there's also
yeah.
a business aspect to it.
Wow.
Like Pat Riley's job is to handle the business. Like and that's where like the waters get muddy with the personal and the business and the loyalty and all that. But like as far as
So he's
business,
slimy.
he's not slimy. He's just a businessman.
You just said.
I
You said when it come to business, though, man.
I said it gets muddy.
all the
It gets-
relationships.
Get him
about
about
this.
it.
It gets muddy because even right now to this day, like Pat and Wade, they still mess with each other. You feel
Do
me?
they?
They do.
Do they?
They do. He got a statue, right?
They seen each
That
other.
statue
You
does
seen
not
that
look like
sta-
Dwayne Wade.
They all laughed when they seen that statue.
Hey, that's the sculptor's fault. Pat did
Hey,
his
Pat-
due
Pat-
diligence.
the one with the money, bro.
You don't think Pat okay?
Pay the right man to build that statue. I don't know who that is. That is an
For the
imposter.
record, though, you guys are saying the Giannis trade doesn't move the needle. Is that what you guys?
It does.
In the East?
It doesn't.
For the Heat.
It doesn't.
Are
It
you
does. It
saying-
doesn't make y'all a winner of the finals.
Y'all not
It
top
doesn't-
4.
Ain't no
Not
space
top
on that
four.
floor.
You're still not top 4 in the Eastern Conference.
I agree. Ain't no space on that floor.
Okay.
Who gonna
Yeah,
shoot the
please-
ball? You only had Norman
please-
Powell no more.
Please get Westbrook.
Tyler Hero can't shoot. He
Please.
just got knocked out.
Please get them. You get Westbrook and DeRozan.
Hey, we gonna get to that in a minute.
promise
Hold up. We'll get to that in a minute.
That lineup is nasty.
Look, hey, Westbrook my GOAT.
Westbrook, DeRozan,
Listen, Westbrook.
Westbrook-
Davion Mitchell, Giannis, Bam. Oh my God.
Westbrook is my GOAT, bro. But I'm gonna tell you now, that man cannot shoot the ball to save his life.
Westbrook
If
is
you
coming.
put him on that team,
Westbrook is
if you
not
put him
coming
on
to
a
my
team, they will do him how they did on the Lakers. I wanted to cry watching them Lakers games, bro. They gonna
Yeah, free
ridicule
will.
my man. I
So-
cannot live through that again.
Y'all think a top 5 player in the league is not?
Oh
gonna,
my
It's not gonna
God.
move a needle.
I'm not.
You gonna-
I'm not saying y'all team ain't gonna be better, but this don't. This move
This
doesn't
ain't
say, "Oh, we're gonna
championship
win the
contender.
finals." This move, because
Well-
y'all don't have the team to do that. You know that.
It probably doesn't say that now, but next season it could. Because one thing about the Miami Heat, when they get a star acquisition, they always come through with it. All right,
Come through with what?
what you mean with it?
What did the last one get you?
Multiple.
Don't say appearances. Do not say appearances. Do not say appearances. You didn't win any awards. You didn't do anything.
Multiple finals.
And it was the
appearances.
eighth.
Hey, we was the 1 seed 1 year as well.
Y'all lost.
In 2022.
Y'all lost.
Okay.
Y'all was the 1 seed.
Remember what I said. I
2022,
said.
yes.
I said this move doesn't make y'all a finals winner.
Are you gonna be like them people making them memes talking about? So if you put a top 5 player with a person that scored 83 points, they not.
No,
a
it's not even that.
championship team?
Just look around the league where the other top 5 players are and how well their teams are doing. They're relevant. They're making deep playoff runs. They're in the top 4, top 5.
So you just care about deep playoff runs.
That's not what I
That's
care
what-
about.
No,
but it
that's
gives
what
you-
he. That's what
No,
he's used to. That's it.
It gives you an opportunity. It gives you a chance, and that's all you really need at the
You
end
had a
of the
chance
day.
in 23.
Because New York Knicks,
Did you have a chance?
of
in
course,
23?
they had a chance. They made it to the finals.
You had a chance. How many games y'all win that series?
We had a chance.
How many games did you win that series?
1 game.
So you had a chance.
Yes.
Is it first to 1 or is it first to 4? Because you didn't win the first one either.
If you're there in that moment on that stage, do you not have a chance? Every game
No.
is a chance. Every game is a
Bro.
chance.
Brian had a chance in 2018?
Is a game not a chance?
No.
You can't sit here and say
Is
this
that not a
whole
chance?
chance stuff and this whole
Oh, yeah, we
just
had a chance.
make a playoff run when this is you use this as contradictory when you talk about LeBron, bro.
I'm not.
Like I don't like when he do
Who
that.
said
man.
anything
I don't
about
like when he do that.
Did
Who
Brian
said-
have a chance in 2018 to beat that Warriors team?
Yes, he had a chance.
But no, because
Yes, he had a chance.
'cause
He
this is my
literally
thing.
had.
My thing when we talk about stuff like this, and he like, well, we made it to the finals, we da. And then when I say the same thing about Brian make the finals.
And
Extra
what happened?
time.
And what did he get?
And
what did he get?
what happened after that?
That's because I'm using your guys' standards against yourself. You guys be contradicting yourself. Like he's saying, oh, don't tell me finals appearance. Don't tell me. But what do you always say about LeBron? 8 straight finals appearances. You know why I keep saying appearances? Because he didn't win. But that's his standards against him.
How many finals have you won since Brian left Miami?
Listen.
Well, that's not what I asked you. Whatever you about to say, I did not ask you
Okay,
that.
we won.
How
we won,
many finals
Okay.
have you won
We
since
won
LeBron
0.
James has left?
We won 0. How many
Miami?
finals
Has
did
LeBron
LeBron
won
won
since he
before
left
he
Miami?
came to Miami? Before he came to Miami. How many finals did LeBron win before he came to Miami?
How many finals did
How many
LeBron go to?
How many finals did LeBron win before he came to Miami? I answered your question,
Okay.
and I rest my case, Your Honor. You said 0.
So what does that prove?
Yeah, what are we getting at?
I'm
there?
getting. What is his point? You're
You
like,
have not done
don't
anything
even know the
before
point, John.
Miami.
He don't even know the
and
point.
LeBron hasn't done nothing until he came to Miami.
He don't even know the point.
LeBron ain't do nothing since before he got to Miami.
As far as winning championships,
See, no, that's different. I just did not say that.
you said we didn't do nothing.
Yeah, I said awards,
as
finals, anything. You didn't win
Eastern
it.
Conference Finals.
Oh my
championship
God. Oh my
numerous
God,
times.
Oh my God, you're not doing that, bro.
If we're talking about a team, that's the next highest thing than a finals.
Awards, bro.
If we're
MVP, DPOY, 6 Man of the Year, Rookie of the Year, anything. Did you do anything before or since LeBron James?
Where your hardware at?
Thank you. That's all.
You know what I'm saying? Where your hardware
Tyler
at?
Hero was a 6 Man of the Year.
Bonds. Telling you, bro. Stop it.
Stop it, bro. Stop it. What did LeBron do before he got to Miami? Oh, just MVP,
Mikey,
and he
my
took the
real
team to the
question-
championship.
And
Hold on. What you gotta say, John?
I just want to know, right? If you think that this team is really like better off without, like, you just always got some hate for Bron, bro. Like
Bro,
Bron.
Not appreciative of LeBron.
What I'm saying, like, why
What did I
can't you
say that was
appreciate?
hateful? What did I say that was
Your
hateful?
No,
tone, bro.
this
It's
my
your
thing.
tone,
What did I
bro.
say that was hateful?
It's your
My thing-
tone. What the
Are
girls
you
say,
not
bro, it's your tone,
appreciative
bro.
of the LeBron years in Miami.
Because of disrespectful fans like you.
LeBron
Bron
literally
made Miami
has.
that whole.
Thank you.
LeBron has 2 of your 3 rings.
Thank you.
No,
That's
we
8 franchises.
gave
No,
LeBron
no.
2 of his
Gave.
Gave.
You don't give to the
We-
GOAT.
we
was
He
fine-
get.
Who
Come on
was
now.
Finals MVP? Those 2 finals.
Who was in the MVP talks with the Heat?
Was it Wade?
Who was the Finals MVP for y'all 2 rings?
Like I said.
Who was the DPOY?
Yeah,
You see how he about to
Question
deflect, though? That deflection on the
We
way.
gave
Answer the
LeBron
question.
2 of his
Hold
4
up, time out.
We gave-
Hold up.
Who is we?
Hold up. Let's just
The
use,
Miami Heat.
let's use this against him because he just contradicted himself. Remember, he just said Pat Riley was making sure that Dwayne Wade was swinging Bron to come. So why y'all want him then?
Who would have won a great player on their team?
How many rings would Wade have without Bron?
Who knows?
No,
Like,
we know.
we
Just
don't
the
know.
one. We do know.
If-
we know.
We don't
so-
know.
We know.
We don't know. Because then we going into hypotheticals. We going into if-thens and that.
You saying that they were swayed in Bron because they needed him on the team
I ain't say
to
they
get to
needed
the
him.
point to win.
Oh,
I
brother.
never said they-
How long? It was a period of time since y'all last ring with D Wade with himself when y'all were just mediocre.
And he acting
We
like
need
Bron didn't
Bron
go to the
to
finals
get
a
over
year
this
after
hump.
they won the finals. Like, what is he on right now, bro?
The same way you keep saying Bron needed us is the same way that y'all needed Bron.
Then acknowledge that. Don't just say,
But wait,
Don't-
it's like I just said though. Who went to the most recent finals before LeBron even went to Miami? LeBron.
and he lost.
Yeah, but y'all didn't sniff anything until he got to Miami.
What do you mean we didn't sniff anything? We already won
Yep.
something before he even
I'm sorry.
got there.
Was it only one season after that before LeBron went to Miami?
You acting like
Oh,
you acting
it was
like
it was
you
it was
acting
a
like
couple
he,
years.
you acting like he was in the finals in 2010 when he came. It was
2000
07. The year after we won our championship.
That was the most
Yeah,
recent one.
that's the more recent finals appearance.
But why are we talking about finals appearances?
I don't know. Didn't you just mention him a couple years ago?
You mentioned it because you swear back that making a finals appearance is nothing. What have the Miami Heat done since LeBron James left?
What
you don't
have
count
they
finals.
done?
You don't count finals appearances. Clearly,
No.
Clearly, they mean nothing to you. But now you're bringing it up for LeBron.
Because your only thing to say is, oh, we've made the finals twice. Cool. What have you done in that? You have
What
not
have you done
won
for
any
me lately,
awards.
bro?
Have not done any awards.
Y'all don't have
No
a
coach of the
player
years.
in
No player that you like, oh, gotta go see that. Please say Jimmy Butler was selling out Miami like
In
Bron
the
was.
playoffs,
Please-
I'm not saying he was selling out like mine, but
Every
people-
arena is sold out in the playoffs. Don't do that, bro.
But hey,
Don't do that. bro.
not every arena. Every arena.
Pretty
If
much.
you're in the playoffs, your arena
What
gonna be
arena
packed
is not
out.
gonna be sold out?
What are we talking about? Indiana was packed out
So-
when they was in the playoffs, though.
I got a question on Mikey. I got a question. You, Pat Riley, you got Giannis, you got Bam. What moves do you make so you actually win a championship? Because what y'all got now, not
So
winning
obviously,
anything.
this is season 1. When we got Shaq, back in 05, 04, 05. We didn't win the first year. We got him. We won the second year. When
Okay.
we got LeBron, obviously he choked in 2011. We didn't win the
That
first
word,
it
your
was only him.
adjectives. I don't like your adjectives.
It was only him. It was only
We
him.
didn't win
It
the
was only
first
LeBron.
year. We got him. We won the second year.
And what did Wade say at the end of that finals? I'm sorry, that just the sidetrack, John. I know he was trying to make your point. But what did Wade tell Bron after that finals?
Do better.
No, he said, "This is your team.
He said,
I'll fall back. This is your team."
What he said to LeBron
Was
probably off the record is do better. That's probably what he told
You
him.
don't know off the
You
record.
assuming.
That's
What
probably
do
what he told
assuming
You don't know
do?
off the
That's
record.
probably
What do
he told
assuming
him.
do? Make an ass out of you.
That's probably what he told him though. But
so then,
back to your
did
point
Bron
though,
tell him
Jaw.
that in
Back to your
2013?
point though, Jaw. This year, there's a chance to win a championship. Obviously, this isn't
Every
the
team
the
got it.
final product, the finished product. But give it one more year or two, and you'll see. The Heat, they always execute with their star acquisitions.
If y'all got a chance
Yeah,
to
I'm
win, the
saying.
Jazz got a chance.
I was
to
gonna
win
say
that,
that
bro.
Sacramento got a hell of a chance to win.
Yeah, everybody got a chance to
Yeah,
win the
okay.
finals, bro. I guess so.
Another big trade that rocked the Eastern Conference as well, though, was Jaylen Brown to the Philadelphia 76ers. I personally think this is probably the worst trade ever. Definitely worse than the Luka trade.
I agree.
What are your thoughts on that?
No,
I agree.
no.
Definitely
Nah, I ain't gonna
worse
fake.
Worst
I-
trade ever.
Well, this
No.
the thing with the Luka trade. In terms of how everything has played out, that is the worst trade. Just because like they don't even got AD no more.
Yeah.
So it's like
They traded Luka Doncic for one first round pick and Max Christie.
But at the moment, obviously hindsight is 20.
yeah, but yeah,
Like,
like it's-
optics wise, I see what he's saying.
Yeah. But first of all, anything related with Paul George and trading is never good, bro. I swear. I don't know. I don't. I don't know what it is when it comes to Paul George and trading for him and what teams do or just see. But this trade, like, to me, it made no sense. I know for a fact you could have got way better offers from any place. Because, again, if you're thinking about money aspect of it, like just the financials of how contracts line up, you traded one player who's making a lot of money for another player who's making a lot of money, and it's worse in terms of what their last season was.
Considerably worse.
That doesn't make any sense. If you're going to do that, why wouldn't you just trade for multiple players or even try to get younger players to build on? Rather than let me get, how old is Paul George, 30-something?
Yeah.
A 30-something-year-old player
Mid-30s.
who making like 48, 50 million
Hmm?
and is declining as we speak in terms of his stats. So,
And the crazy thing is he almost didn't even end up going to Philly. He almost went to Milwaukee because of the Giannis name, but Philly just got a little bit better deal at the end of it. Because what's the name? They said Boston was refusing to give up Hugo Gonzalez and is that Baylor? Is that Bailey Sharma?
Baylor, yeah.
Yeah, but so he would have been on his way. So Miami would have missed out on Giannis again. That would have been another big fish you missed. But whatever.
Love that
you know.
if word. You really do.
Brother. Anyways, yeah, no, I don't think it's the worst trade in history though. Like, there's a lot worse. I'm not gonna lie. Westbrook trade.
Shoot, the
that's
first,
worse.
the first Paul
Which
George
Westbrook
trade
trade?
is worse than this, though. The OG Paul trade. The Paul George trade. That was the worst one for sure.
With all the picks, but that's the thing. That's also hindsight. You know what I'm saying?
I feel
But I
that.
get it because SGA he wasn't.
And I'll
He was still.
he was
He's
still
still.
alive.
I'll
lottery
be fair.
pick,
I'll be
though.
fair. Because at the time, people wasn't saying this is a terrible trade. I'll
Nah,
be
they
fair.
loved-
I'll
they
be
loved
fair.
He was
Yeah.
MVP at that.
Yeah,
He was
I'll be
MVP level
fair.
player.
However, it's the Clippers that we talking about.
Cursed.
Playoff P.
And it's don't even get me started on the
Pandemic.
Clip. Don't even get me started on
Pandemic.
them Clippers
Pandemic.
Paul George years. Don't even get me started on that. But yeah, like I'll be fair. If we just talking about like what I'm looking at in front of my face right now in terms of trade, to my knowledge right now, this is probably the worst trade I've seen in a minute for sure.
I agree.
Yeah.
I think really what it is that is so surprising is I've never seen a player come off of their best season ever. Like when you traded Luka, yeah, it was after a championship, but this is his best season ever. And you get traded a month or two later. That I don't think we've ever seen somebody like unexpectedly get swapped after doing the best they've ever done.
Yeah.
Facts.
And it's
With
like,
no supporting cast.
Facts.
and even if you say it's because the comments and the podcast,
that's-
then Paul
no.
George does the same thing.
Well, Paul George sucks, so you don't really worry about
I
it.
think it's a weak excuse, but I think it's just it was more along the lines of they didn't want to figure out like a coaching issue. Like do we keep giving Jaylen Brown the ball or do we give it back to Tatum? You know what I mean? I think it's just to avoid that.
Because
You
I
wanna
feel like
win or
this
do you wanna
season,
stay-
It's just to avoid that because you see how they play Jason Tatum on that pedestal in Boston.
Yeah.
Like they really like that's their guy.
Stay
like,
light-skinned
don't
Jesus,
care.
bro.
They do
Yeah.
not care about
and to your
Jaylen Brown.
point, it's like Jaylen Brown. He kind of this season it kind of like solidified
Yeah,
him as
like,
the one.
I'm going
'Cause
to be the
It was
one
always
next
like 1A, 1B, but after that, how do you not keep Jaylen Brown as your one
But
moving
that-
forward?
That's my like. You seen again? This
You gonna keep an injured guy who just like it's so dumb,
Yeah,
bro.
like-
Like of all people to get rid of, you gonna get rid of the one who's healthy.
Then they tanked his value, so that's why they got cents on the dollar in that Paul George.
It was actually like the dumbest
Because
planning. You
I
talked
think-
about trading him
Yeah.
for months.
They talked about trading him not quietly at all, and then it was just like, oh yeah, we'll take Paul George. Like,
Because like they
Paul-
could have really
two
got like
picks.
four
I think
four
two picks,
first
right?
round picks out of that.
They could have got Giannis, bro.
They could have yeah.
But like I don't know if it was like NFL draft type of tanking where it was like the teams that are interested in trading for him were putting out those rumors, but like or it was the Celtics themselves trying to like get him off the books because they couldn't bring him back after
Yeah.
like after a point.
Nah, after
like,
all the trade
They
talks,
could not bring him back.
I don't
But,
want to be back.
Like that he's the 7th best player on our team.
they,
Stuff
they
that
said they
Yeah.
said Derek White had a. Again, this is all because I don't.
I
I
hate
don't like. I
advanced
don't like to
stats,
believe
bro.
anonymous sources sometimes. Like unless you can put a name to something. That's
Colin
when I
Coward
would
is
really
weak.
believe it. But they were saying Derek White. Somebody in the staff said Derek White had a better season than Jaylen Brown.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. These people that is talking don't play basketball. Half of them never really shot a ball. So like, why are you telling me about advanced stats? Have you won a game? Shut up.
And even at that, there's no way in like I don't. There's no way you watched
Derek
last
White.
season, and you say even especially like you watched the playoffs that Derek White had. It ain't no way you watch that and be like, yeah, he had a way better season than Jaylen Brown, bro.
See, but that's the problem. You heard what Kenny Atkinson say? Statistically, we won the game. Advanced stats is killing the game, bro. Advanced stats just got Jaylen Brown traded for Paul George in 2026, bro. Can we think about that?
You know, the trade is official. Regardless of our thoughts on it, what does this mean for the Philadelphia Sixers now, though?
Yeah, finals contender now, boy.
Oh, definitely ahead of Miami.
And I agree with you. I
Light
think
years ahead of them.
light years. I don't know about that. They still have
Light years ahead.
They
of
still
them.
have the best player in the East. That makes a difference. Being the best player on the floor any
Who's
given
the best
night.
player in the
Get-
East?
Well,
Who's the best player in the East?
Bron,
You tell me.
Bron ain't come back home yet. Hold on.
Who's the best player in the East? You tell me.
Oh,
You,
no.
you tell
think
me.
it's Giannis?
You tell me.
As of right now, I gotta say Jalen Brunson right now.
King of New York.
He done earned my like.
King of New York.
As of
Jalen
right now,
Brunson.
he can say that right now.
Everybody healthy. Jalen Brunson the best person player in the East.
Come beat him. Everybody better than Jalen Brunson, so it's time to be better than
You know
Jalen
why?
Brunson.
Because they had a chance. They had a chance. That's why.
No, anybody who loses a series in 5 or less games, and sometimes 6 or less games.
Nah,
You
nah,
ain't
I
have a
geese.
chance in that
I
series.
geese. It would depend how the six look. It depends.
That's what I'm saying. So it depends on the 6 looks,
If
but
it's like
usually it's
3-0.
5. If it's 4 and 5 games, like
So
like that game,
Spurs
that
ain't have no
game
chance
5,
in the final.
But that's why I said it,
That's what-
it depends
against
how
the
it look.
Knicks.
That's why I said
We
it
beat
depends
them
how it
in
look.
They
But,
did
okay,
it.
but did the Spurs not have a chance to win that
No.
series?
Did they
They
look
didn't.
disciplined enough to win that series?
Nah, they did. But
Up,
again,
up each game by double digits, they had multiple chances and they
but
blew
How
them.
did they?
But
It's
they-
not
they
often
had
you
chances.
blow a
That's
lead like that.
They had
You got to be
chances, though.
special to blow a
That's-
They
lead like
gave
that.
them
Big
chance.
guy.
They gave themselves a chance. And
Now
that's
you
all
make
I'm
me
saying.
want to talk about
I mean,
that. Win.
I do believe it depends how it looked, and like the way that looked, like they was there winning every game. They was winning every single game,
Yeah,
and they just lost.
but that's a discipline thing.
But I can't sit here and be like they didn't have a chance to win that series even at that. Like not even a few more games. Like they had a chance to. They really could have swept them if they really wanted to. If they was good, if they actually had
The
the
discipline,
veteran presence
the
that they
experience.
need, and they had that experience that the Knicks had in terms of playoff and battle testedness.
If they had Harper playing over Fox in the
We
final.
ain't even gonna talk about him, bro. I don't even feel like talking about De'Aaron Fox today.
But no, for the Sixers, they like. I think they're easy top 3, top 4 seed. You know, Knicks
For sure, top four. For
Knicks,
sure.
Sixers. Then you go.
They really probably top two to be honest.
They
with you.
top two.
Yeah, I'm saying because Knicks, Sixers, and then you say if Halliburton is like fully healthy, and you know, no shingles, no ACL.
I'm not big on the
back.
Pacers, bro.
Pacers cool because Pacers keep
I don't
mostly
know.
their same team. Boston's a
Yeah.
whole new team. Detroit's a whole new team. I guess Cleveland's in there. Yeah, Cleveland's above y'all. And then,
Raptors.
oh yeah, if that trade go through, they definitely. But yeah, I'm telling you, bro, y'all are not top 5. I do not care about. Yeah, the top 5. I don't care, bro. That team is not built correctly.
Why you mock you like that? He ain't like that.
Is that team built correctly?
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, that he ain't built. Like in terms of
Davion's your starting point guard. Wiggins is
That's
streaky.
fine.
Wiggins
That's
and
fine.
Hardaway is streaky, and then you got Giannis and Bam. Oh yeah, please.
Free agency ain't over.
Who else out there?
Who you looking at?
Trade deadline. Bro,
No.
I'm
It's a
just
free
saying.
agency. Who are you looking at?
I'm just saying.
Who's the piece that he need this offseason?
Trades could still be done. Obviously, it's not a finished product. I said
Who you
that.
going
That's
to
So
trade?
who's
not
the
what
piece that he
asked you.
need
Who you gonna
Answer
trade?
the
to make it a
question.
finished product?
There's multiple pieces out there. We need.
Who? Like, give me
we
an
need-
example.
We need more shooting.
Who?
We need.
Well,
some,
we all know that.
Okay.
Who do they
Like,
need?
you
Though? Give
gonna
me an
trade
example.
to give up to get a shoot.
Somebody that's tradable or available.
Or a free agent.
Like I would have to obviously to sit down, look at the list, but it's just shoot looking for teams that are looking to bring in bad
Bring in
contract,
who?
bad contracts, and just dish out older players or
But that's fine.
rebuilding teams.
What stock
team?
do y'all have that people want to buy?
Sometimes that's the thing though. Sometimes bad stock people want to buy that.
You were short
What?
talking around
Bro.
a name.
Who want to buy bad stock? Mikey, who want to buy bad stock, bro?
Rebuilding
Besides the
teams
Celtics.
takes on bad contracts
Yes.
when they're rebuilding. And that's
Yes.
what I'm saying. And they'll send out either players that are older or veteran that want to contend or whatever the case may be.
And what teams are those?
Like the Kings you talking about?
Possibly, but
All right, now
Ain't
who's
really
a
much
guy you would
shooters.
at least want to
Thank
go
you, 'cause
after? Though?
That's
Like, give me
literally
somebody.
what we're asking.
Like somebody you'd be like, all right, that'd be nice.
You can even give me a type of player. Like
a type of player somebody that can create for themselves, shoot. Obviously, Kobe White is gone, but not really a star, but somebody that you can plug in and fit their role.
plug and
Would
play.
you take a De'Aaron Fox?
De'Aaron Fox, I don't know about that.
They don't got the money for that.
I
nigga.
was
Yeah.
saying.
Like you want like a
Be
like,
your best shooter. I don't know why
like if
you
y'all
making
got
that
Colin
face.
Sexton. Would you
Colin,
like that?
he's not a good enough shooter for me.
So you
Oh,
looking
that's
for-
where you draw the line.
That's not where you draw the line, but that's what the team needs.
What
Yeah,
about-
y'all been saying it the whole
but that's
show.
but that's the thing. It's like who you gonna get
Ooh.
for a cheaper amount than what y'all could have had Norman Powell for.
We could have Norman Powell for cheap though.
No, I'm saying for cheaper is what I'm saying. Because y'all couldn't
But-
afford his 3
And that's what I'm
45.
saying. It's probably not one specific player. We're probably just gonna have to go get vet minimum shooters.
I can't think of vet minimum shooter unless
Like, I don't-
unless Malik Beasley
I
beat
don't
this
want-
case. I don't know who you finna
I don't
get.
want to say
You ain't gonna bring back
like
Terry Rozier, the
saying.
demon.
I don't really want to say a Bradley Beal, but could possibly.
Bradley Beal is your shooter.
I said I don't want to. Or you could trade for an agent Klay Thompson, but we just need something for
What
this
year is
season. I'm just saying
It's 26.
Big-
if you
big
can-
2026.
if you can drop off Jovic's contract and probably bring in a Klay or something like that and some other shooters,
So
No,
get
for the
rid of
season.
20-year-old, bring in 38.
the 20-year-old that hasn't really been showing. He's not even 20. He's 20 something, but I know what you mean.
And remember what
Bringing
he
the
told
the young prospect who hasn't really been showing promise, I guess.
Remember what he told us before? He said it's not the first year, it's gonna be the second year. And by doing that, we're gonna trade our young player
Yeah, our
for
young
a
asset
38-year-old.
If you want to call it an asset, go ahead.
He be having some game.
He'd be having some game. But another big trade as well was the Melo trade.
Who?
The LaMelo
There
trade
you
going.
Nah. You
Go
good,
to-
Melo.
No.
Yeah.
No.
He's on his way to Minnesota. A lot of YN activities in that backcourt
Yeah,
over there in
man.
Minnesota.
Shout out. Hey, they gonna be lit though.
It's gonna be
It's gonna be fun. When I seen this trade, first I seen it when I woke up and I was like, nah, this can't be real, bro. Like this don't even sound right. Then I'm looking, I'm like, I don't see it. Like I ain't see it at first. I'm like, I don't really understand this. Then I'm like, I think I get it. They try and keep Ant around. They try and keep the fun in Minnesota, right?
but-
What better way to do that? Bring player like LaMelo in, pair him with Ant. Feel me? It's about to be funny, bro. I can't wait.
Doesn't
I
it
can't
get to a
wait.
point though where it's too much fun? Not too much fun, but somebody got to be the elder statesman on this team. Your elder statesman can't be Rudy. It can't be Rudy, bro.
Yeah, he a little lame, bro. You can't
That's what I'm
have
saying. You got rid of Mike Conley. He's a Celtic. So it's like who's really reining them in? Kyle Anderson going to. Like, they need that. I get it. I see the vision because that's 2 out of the top 3 picks in that same draft class. But it's like, I just don't. I like the fit. They're a good. It'll be comedy every game.
It's gonna be
Post
comedy.
game, during the game, it's gonna be comedy. Rudy Gobert is catching the pass straight off his face because he's not gonna be ready for it. You know, it's gonna be good, but I think they still got some like holes on that team.
Yeah, and I think that's what they did with this trade. They filled one hole, and now they got to fill another one with their size, especially out there in the Wild West. I feel like losing Randall and Reed in the same offseason.
I was gonna say that. Yeah.
It's like that. You need size when you're in the West. You gotta have it.
I'm trying to think who they had off the bench because I know they got Ayo. Obviously Dante coming back from that.
I'm gonna have to
Achilles.
start as of right now.
Yeah, they're probably
Because
going
of
to
the
run
money and
They're probably going to run Jaden at the 4.
Yeah, that's what it's
And
looking
gonna have to
like.
combo 2-3. You may got to start Ayo at the 2-3 as well. I mean, if anything, but they probably thinking if he finna play fast like the Spurs was playing fast.
I can see that, but your big is not as dynamic as Wemby. Like that's a completely.
But that's the
different
thing
game.
is like the Spurs in terms of guard scoring, they don't got nobody like an Ant who can score as dynamic as he can, and they don't got. I'm not gonna say LaMelo is a dominant scorer, but he has a capability to shoot and get real hot.
Yeah, space.
And create that level of dynamic scoring that the Spurs don't have yet. Dylan Harper can be that, but he's not there yet. So
I mean, I get you, but like as of right now, they need size. Like their bench is
yeah, that's facts. Though.
questionable.
That's
Like
facts.
because
That's
that's what's that? That's Terrence Shannon Jr.
T-Shannon.
Is Bones Highland still there?
I think he is.
Yep.
Because if he's still there, then that's 2 more guards. And like, where's your wing? Like Terrence Shannon, yeah, he can play 2-3, but he's 2.
He really is too, for real. I mean, I ain't gonna fake. He did.
McDaniels.
He showed up in the
McDaniels
playoffs.
is starting though.
He
Oh, you
got-
talking about backup wings?
I'm talking about So
I'm really worried about
what is your
fours.
He said,
Who
well,
I'm
is
worried
they-
about the fours.
who is they center?
that's what I'm
Who is
saying.
they-
That's why I said McMahon's
Jones
gonna play
Behringer, I guess that's their backup.
Yeah,
So
that's
anyways,
the
they need a big.
second year player. Yeah.
They need a big. They need a big. They need some forwards.
But that's the thing is like, that's why in my opinion, if you was going to trade Randall, you got to get something back that even if it isn't as good of a player, a body that's going to at least make the presence of that be known. Like I'm pretty sure, but they just traded him away for a pick.
Yeah, they just got like a second rounder. I think
Yeah.
it was.
And I get it, it's for money purposes. Like you got to bring something in
Yeah,
for
because
money
that's
to be
to
able
afford
to.
that IO.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So it's
Is-
give and take.
Is it a fair take to say that Jimmy Butler
on that
kind of like shook up all these teams? I think he changed the Sixers, the Timberwolves, and it all like trickled down to the Knicks championship, kind of creating Cat being the player that he kind of became
I don't-
mentality
How did they
wise.
get to the Sixers then?
I don't know.
Because it started with him telling them they all suck,
Yeah,
Cool.
Remember they
Right.
they got in that scuffle.
right? Then he went over to Minnesota. He said, "Y'all got problems. You soft, Cat. I don't want to be here no more." I think that lit a fire in Cat. And when they all started believing it, causing that trade and sending him to the Knicks, when he was like, "Oh yeah, now I got to prove myself."
Only reason I mean I feel that only I can understand that though. That's not a bad take. I do think though, like even after he had left, it was that year when they went to the playoffs and they kept begging Cat to go into the paint and he just kept.
It just started.
That when he was struggling to play in the post where we know he can. It's just he was not doing that at a good rate. But I mean, Jimmy Butler probably definitely did have an impact in terms of his development, and I feel like all players had that type of person around them that pushed them in terms of mindset of where they need to be for their best potential. But that's not a bad take. That's
You know
not
what
a
I'm
bad take. I ain't thinking of it like that.
Because I was just like, you know what? Jimmy Butler was on all these teams we low key talked about. He wasn't there long. He hit some big shots in the Timberwolves series. I don't remember when that was, but he hit some big shots, and he left on bad terms, and then everything kind of just went downhill. They
They
left
everywhere on bad terms.
exactly, but
The only
after
place
that,
he didn't leave on bad terms was Chicago.
but after he left on bad terms, a lot of those teams made like heavy shifts. Like Ben Simmons left after that. Kind of like Ben Simmons wasn't ready. You know what I'm saying? Karl Anthony Towns, you soft. First thing he did, he said, "Let me man up, bro." He also was going through a lot.
I'm saying,
But he also,
both of them players that he called soft in Minnesota have rings, and he's still chasing.
In Minnesota?
Yeah,
They got rings.
He killed Wiggins and he killed Cat.
But you know what? It helped them, though, is what I'm saying. It helped them be like,
Well, Wiggins
oh,
already,
I'm not there yet.
Oh, no, well, that was the joint with
That's more of what
Yeah.
I'm saying. Like, he woke him up in a way. Like, he was like, oh, I ain't gonna lie. He not wrong.
I don't think he woke him up. I think he helped them to realize that. That was just in his initial coming to the team that they are not the 1A guy.
Yeah.
Like, they are great complement pieces. Like, Wiggins, like that team before, it kind of not similar to Charlotte in terms of like whatever, but that's just a fun team to watch.
I see
Like,
what you're saying.
it's just they're just young, they scoring, they having fun. Zach LaVine, like we just scoring, we just having fun. We not hoping for real. This is no real like playoff ambitions, championship ambitions. No, it's just let's just go out there, hoop, get our numbers, and go home. And that's really what it was. And then Jimmy got there and he was like, I'm trying to win. Focus up. You know what I mean? And then that just proved to them that, like, oh, we're not really 1A guys. We can definitely be 1B guys, 2, 3, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But we are not 1A, like, team on our back, get a bucket every time down, get a stop, do something crazy every time.
Just not franchise players.
Yeah, just
And that's,
not.
But that's more of what, like, I think he helped them realize that in a way that may have harmed them in the moment, but it was helpful in the long run. For every team they went to, the Warriors, Knicks.
All right.
But that's the thing is like especially with Cat, he had caught Cat at the time. He was still a young player.
Yeah.
Versus Jimmy is kind of going towards his veteran years.
Yeah.
And again, he's in the mindset of I need to win, because in the NBA, for the most part, once after you get your first contract extension, now you're worried about winning. For most players, it's like, all right, I want to play good so I can secure some money, set myself up, and then after that, all right, now it's time to focus on winning. I'm all about winning. Cat wasn't at that point of his career yet, so he's focused on, all right, like, well, at least in terms of what most NBA players I feel like are worried about is, let me play good enough so I can get myself to a point where everything is taken care of, I'm good, my life is good. And those two mindsets can be conflicting when you have somebody who's like, no, the team has to be on one accord, we got to win, versus somebody's like, I got to play good so I can stay on this team and get good contracts and have that for me. So I think it's just those two concepts button heads, because again, like when he went to a team like Miami, who didn't have a lot of players looking for those big contracts, or just even weren't supposed to be in those types of talks, it's like, all right, I'm willing to do whatever to win.
Yeah.
And that's why they were able to go to them finals, is because they had people who can buy into that ideology.
Plus, it's that chip on their shoulder, too, because it was like, he going to Minnesota, we're both number 1 picks. And he's like, this is what y'all doing, and y'all both number 1 picks. And, like, it's that chip on his shoulder. Like, I wasn't even, you know.
Facts.
He's the 30th pick.
Yeah.
And he about to say his background, too. Like, his background tell
growing
you,
up,
like,
like,
really
fought
everything
for it.
about how he thinks. And people who don't grow up like how he grew up, obviously, it's a different perspective. And you're going to see that, and you're going to be like, yo, like, this is crazy.
Yeah,
This man,
get
wow.
Get out the mud, bro. Get out the mud
That's
for
what I'm saying.
real.
It's a lot of
Which
prep
is like
school,
I
prep
respect
school
it.
babies now.
Yeah.
Hoop changed. Too
Telling
much.
you, it's a lot of prep school.
We
and a
got
lot
French crybabies now.
AAU.
Chill on my man. Chill on my man.
Hey,
Chill on my man.
I want Mikey to please tell the world what he said about 2 hours ago about Victor Wembanyama. And I don't even like Victor Wembanyama, but please just share your opinion, bro. Please, brother, please.
You know, I guess we'll jump ahead a little bit. No problem there. But, you know, if I'm the Spurs front office, although he's eligible for running, he just got his money.
How much you get, though? Just let us know.
About $252 million over 5 years.
Good amount.
Good amount. I have no problem with that amount. But he
Coulda got
did
more.
take a pay cut. He could have got more.
Should have got more.
I don't agree with that, though. I don't think he
Problem.
should have got more.
That's the problem.
I don't think he should have got. After that finals appearance, that finals performance, you cannot justify giving him 100% of a max contract. Maybe 95, 98, but 100% of the full max contract, nah. You can't go out like that, blowing 20-point leads in the NBA finals and think you about to just run me for all my bread. Nah. I'll give you like 80 cents on the dollar, but the $4, no.
And that's why he wouldn't be a good
No.
GM. Because if he gonna nickel and dime his franchise player like this,
down Wemby.
He's saying a real
Because-
Pat Riley right now. That's what I'm
Yeah.
hearing.
you gonna nickel and dime your franchise.
First of all, you,
That's what you're gonna do.
The generational player.
You gotta set a precedent. Because we see
God.
right now how it is with these contracts. Just because a player is eligible for a max contract, they think they deserve a max contract.
I agree.
And that's the thing with Jaylen Brown. But if you see a max player, generous
I
talent,
know he ain't comparing.
I'm about to say, is Jalen Duren and Wemby the same
I'm
guy?
not comparing them, but I'm setting
Well,
a precedent.
yeah, I get
If
what
you
he's
see a
saying.
generational talent like Wemby, okay, he's eligible for the max, but we're not gonna give him the
But
max
hold up.
because of his performance
But hold
in a
up.
crucial stage.
Let's back
You're
up.
Jaylen Duren. You think I'm gonna give you a max?
Let's
No.
Let's back up to the reason why he is eligible for the max. You have to hit certain accolades.
You do.
Yo,
DPOY,
All
DPOYs, All NBA.
yeah.
Now, do you think you would rather be an NBA champion or a DPOY and All NBA player?
Ask Miami.
Obviously, most people want to be an NBA champion.
And
yes,
that's my point. And
for
when
a
you
fact.
had the opportunity
But that's
to
a-
be that, and listen, I'm not saying he doesn't deserve to be a max type of player. He does. But dude, after that performance, I just can't give you every single cent.
And you know, it's fine because Mikey is not a GM, and this is,
I'd be a damn good one.
and they would.
You would literally
I'd be
lose
a damn
Wembanyama,
good
and they would
What you-
call for
You
your.
keep nickeling.
You see how they did Nico in Dallas? That boy couldn't even walk around the city. You
That's 'cause
let
he did dumb
Wemby.
shit.
No, you let
you would
Wemby
not
leave because
be-
you talking about. Oh, I'm not giving you. I'm gonna give you 80 cents on the
and,
dollar.
and
Say that.
imagine this statement hit live somewhere. Oh, I'm not giving Wemby everything after his performance of the playoffs. Wemby gonna smack you all 4 fingers and then leave. He gonna leave.
Hey,
See, bro, you got to think about it like this. Being in a sports franchise, it's all about having trust that they can be better. That's sports, bro. We a bad player at one game. You gonna bench him for the rest of the
was it
season?
one game?
Your
His
best
first
player.
series.
He got a bad
Okay.
series. Are you
Hold on.
benching him for the next
Hold on.
series?
Like I'm saying,
Hold
I'm
up.
giving you 100 M's.
If you
still
can
getting-
give the second best player in the NBA a max contract to
I don't
make
know
sure
about
he
second
stays
Who's it? Who's the second best player in the NBA?
third, we moving him down?
SGA, the second best player in the NBA.
Yeah.
I think he's
Who
first.
You know who first?
Don't do it.
Are you about to
do
say
not
Jokic?
say
Nikola
that.
Jokic.
Oh, okay.
What you mean?
Thought you about to say Bam.
Nah, I thought for sure he was gonna say Giannis.
Nah.
I thought he was gonna spam
Nah.
it, bro.
He top 5, but he ain't number 1. Jokic, that's still Jokic.
I mean, but my thing though, because this is his first
Exactly.
playoff experience.
Yeah, and
I
Take it easy on him.
can't hold you to too much because again, number one, what is he? 21, 22 years
Literally,
old.
he just turned 22.
22 years old.
packed y'all up.
That'd be like that. That'll be like
We were not getting to
that'll
that,
be like
bro.
when y'all first got Bron and y'all went to the finals and y'all lost. Y'all like, I'm nothing on LeBron, bro. He done.
He don't get no money.
Yeah, bro. Like we
I ain't say
gonna-
no money. I said less money, a little less. And he
He still deserved the max.
He took a pay cut. Even the pay cut he took, I would have gave him more than that.
But so and that goes to the point and why.
He took like
again,
a 50
it
M
was-
pay cut.
it was-
I probably just chopped that like 15. And we gonna keep this. We gonna keep a little bit of this because what you did. Like we appreciate you for everything you did up to it, but
This is the first time I done heard him say we appreciate LeBron, but
I'm talking about
He's
Wemby.
such a
No, no,
hater.
no.
He's
Bro.
out talking about
Yeah,
Wemby.
yeah,
He
yeah.
can't even say it.
But nonetheless, like that's the reason why he took that pay cut though, is because he's trying to keep the framework of the team and keep as much money as he
Yeah.
can in house, so they can sign a
Okay.
Castle
'Cause
Harper or
Vassell's
even
still
Vogt.
up.
And me as a front office, if I'm trying to do that by
You
just
gonna
I'm
nickel
just-
and dime with more is what you telling me.
no, I would have gave him a little more than what he took for as a pay cut. But you're saying he has that mindset of trying to keep the framework. That's my job as well as a front office dude.
But no, you're
Keeping that framework, and just because you're eligible, I'm gonna give you a little less
You're doing it
because
for
of
the
what you
wrong
did in the
reason.
finals.
You're doing it
It's
for
a
the
little bit of
wrong
both.
reason.
It's a
It's
little bit of
a
both.
little bit
You,
of the wrong
you ain't meet
reason.
expectations in the finals, and like we still need that framework. We need some wiggle room to make the team better as well. But I'm gonna still pay you. Like you're an exceptional player.
I don't
Obviously,
like.
I'm still playing.
I don't. If this was his third time doing this in the playoffs,
If this was hard,
I can understand what you're saying. I can actually agree
But-
with you. This is his first
But this
playoff
This
appearance.
goes for Harden. This goes for Durant. This goes for everybody.
But you,
Donovan Mitchell, I don't even think he deserved his max contract either.
Oh my
but even at that,
I would have given him.
but
max.
even with a
Swept by the Knicks.
even with a
Dude.
Donovan Mitchell has
The
been,
Heat not even in the.
Thank you.
Oh my
Thank
God,
you.
bro.
Why does everything go back to the Heat? We not even talking about the
Listen,
Heat.
listen, Mikey,
Like, they didn't win the NBA
your parameters for a
No,
max
now the
contract.
Eagles are getting
Your
swept.
parameters,
You getting swept in the Eastern Conference Finals.
Mikey.
Like,
Your,
you
ain't
did all that
emphasize
just to
on
get-
that. You emphasize on the.
your,
on the
Yeah,
Knicks.
your,
yeah,
your
yeah.
parameters.
Don't do that.
he did
Don't do
he
that.
did just do that. But nah,
Y'all ain't even make the playoffs.
like you saying with Donovan Mitchell.
That's because they injured Mr.
Stop,
83.
stop,
They
stop,
injured Mr. 83 in
stop,
the first quarter.
stop.
LaMelo Ball did that.
Stop.
He did that.
What would y'all done in that first round?
We would have had a chance. That's what we
Look
would have
at
did.
Oh
we
my
would have sit.
God.
We would have sit the Pistons home. That's what we would have did in the first round.
Had a
Anyway.
chance.
Even with Donovan Mitchell, how you saying he's not worth his contract extension? I can understand that logic because he's been in the playoffs for a lot of years and it hasn't amounted to
Sure.
much success. I can understand
Jamal
that.
Murray.
Same with Harden. Same with. I mean, Jamal Murray got a ring,
Yeah.
so like I can't. You know what I mean?
But since.
But yeah, since I'm taking a little bit off.
I feel, but I feel because he's been in the playoffs
Yeah.
a lot of times. This is his first playoff appearance.
Yeah.
I can understand you saying, okay, this is what happened in his first playoff appearance. Again, we were bad, but we were terrible before we got him. We got him. Things started looking good. Now that we got the pieces together, we make our first playoff push and we get to the finals.
Yeah.
That is a
That's
win
the first
from
time.
the moment that you drafted Wemby to the moment that you're at now is a win,
Yeah,
regardless of
and I acknowledge
winning
that.
or losing the finals. That is why you say I am investing 1,000% into Wemby, rather than I'm a nickel. and
Whatever
dime.
he won.
You so stingy.
I'm not.
You just think, yeah,
Right?
bro.
I'm
See, that's
thrifty.
that Haitian in you, bro.
Really?
I
I'm
can't-
Haitian. I'm thrifty, and I'm
That's
frugal.
the Asian in you. Thrifty.
Look, bro, I ain't gonna lie. I really just think your parameters for a max contract don't make sense because that means only SGA, Jalen Brunson, and I don't even know, bro.
Jalen
Nikola
Brown.
Jokic would have max contracts
And what's wrong with that?
because
what is-
it's all that money just sitting there.
You gotta
For
separate.
play-
Like
It's a team sport, bro.
I get that. It's a team sport, yes. But you got to be able to separate, like, it's echelons. Like, it's upper echelon.
Yeah.
SGA,
Right.
Brunson, Jokic, they done put in their work. They done did
Don't
what
get
they
it
had to
wrong.
do. And Wembanyama, he can be there.
See, look,
I
okay.
get what he's saying.
I see
about
it, right?
that.
That's why they got super maxes.
But
Everybody don't get a super max, but you can get a max
But
contract.
still, some people making ridiculous money.
No, you're right, though.
and
They are. Paul
they do
George.
not need to be
Bradley
But-
Beals,
But
De'Aaron
but
Fox.
this is my thing: is that won't fix the problem because at the end of the day, if I'm a player and I'm good, Spurs, you saying I'm not gonna give you, I'm gonna give you 98%. The Nets gonna give me 100% because they trash, and they need me.
They ain't gonna
I'm
win.
going over
They're
there.
gonna give me 110.
Yeah, I'm gonna go over there because they gonna give me the money that you not finna give me, even if it's I'm gonna take back 15 million. They gonna give me 25 million more than what you offering because they trash and don't got nobody
Under
over
the
there.
table, aspiration style.
And my point is, it's just gonna happen with the worst team. The worst team always gonna be needing of the best.
That's why I
player.
feel like it's a philosophy every team should adopt.
They not gonna do that.
They not. But
Because if you trash, if if you're the Nets or if you're the Kings or if you're any of these bottom tier teams, you want to get better players, and you're gonna do whatever you can, especially if you got the salary cap to do so. Shoot, Giannis said Wemby not getting the money he want from the Spurs, and he done with them. Pull up. I got bread for you. Pull up. What's your number?
But speaking of getting your money, one player was doing it in maybe ways allegedly ain't the right way to do it.
Allegations aren't true on my goat.
You know, and now the Kawhi trade is hanging in the balance because of the whole aspiration fraud thing going on. Crazy trade when it was first announced, but the blowback that this could have is crazy.
Yeah, man. My Raptors, bro. We need Kawhi, man. You know, last time we had Kawhi, you feel me? You know what happened. Y'all
This
know what
ain't
happened.
2019.
You know what happened, bro.
This ain't 2019.
Kawhi, first of all, let me start by
I got
saying
lucky.
Kawhi can never do no wrong in my eyes. These allegations aren't true on my GOAT until it's proven otherwise. The allegations, nothing happened. You know, my mans was just playing, helping some trees out,
Really?
doing community service, you feel me? You ain't do
You're
nothing
not
wrong.
picking a single tree.
Community
Yeah.
service,
Yeah.
not a single picture.
He
huh?
was getting a lot of perks in LA now.
Yeah,
Private
yeah,
jet, the
he
free
did-
PJ.
Family.
When you the GOAT, you feel me? You
Go to what?
He in the go to
Maybe
the Clippers.
go to
isn't he?
Canada.
yeah, we made the call.
Yeah, but where the NBA play in America?
We made the call down though. You know, we still take care of them up in the 6. You feel me?
Who is we? You don't live there.
He acting like he from Toronto or
You
something.
don't live
I
there.
don't.
We.
Oh,
You know,
the tutus.
Whether it's like
That was
Come on,
nasty.
Brody.
That was
Come on,
nasty.
Brody.
whether it's fake businesses or like betting on your unders, it's been a lot of gambling and shiesty business going on in the
In Miami.
and the
Oh,
association.
In Miami.
Yeah.
A lot of shiesty business going on in the association. Now I want to ask y'all: do y'all feel like all this stuff would be happening under David Stern?
Ah, hell no. David Stern, nah. Every time you watch a game, it's 3 different betting sites talking about special sponsor with the NBA. How y'all all special sponsors? David Stern's not having that, man. He might have one, but if he's gonna sell it to one and they claim the special partnership, then that's one. Like it's not gonna be DraftKings, FanDuel, Prize Picks, everybody like that. They going crazy.
David Stearns will have NBA players in jail right now. If he what Jonte Porter was doing, bro.
Oh yeah.
That was bad.
That was the nastiest.
Beasley, too.
That was the
Have you seen the clips of the man breaking it down, bro? He
Yeah,
like,
I seen it.
watch this. Yo.
That was the nastiest shit I've ever seen in my life, bro. I've never seen somebody hit a shot and was mad because they made it.
John J. Porter.
I'm seeing him
They
get
said,
rebounds with 1
they
second
said
left.
His man's kneecap just got taken out. I seen that.
I seen he walk up to the scorer's table. He walked right back to the.
Bruh.
Bruh.
And then, like, bro, he was just so nasty because he had come in at halftime. Yeah, bro, I'm finna say my knee hurt. like, that's just nasty, bro. That's just nasty.
But it's like people really just the audacity they have to do this under Adam Silver. It's like I really don't think they would be doing this under David Stern. Like he ran a tight strict program. And it's like people just be sizing Adam Silver for real. Whether it's the low managing or just you feel me doing whatever, they really be sizing Adam Silver.
It's just a lot more player freedom in a sense, and like, yeah, it's good, but not all freedom is great in this type of sense. Like, it's just it's too many loose interpretations of the rules instead of it being like same rule hard and fast like every time, you know.
Well, that's all the time we have today. Appreciate you all for checking in with us. Until next time.
We out.